Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you with this video. And this is not a reaction I was expecting to have for this particular film, but I'm a bit disappointed. Again, I did not expect that. I want to make sure you understand where I'm coming from. I love cats and dogs. I grew up with both of them, the first movie and the second film, The Revenge of Kitty Galore. I adore these movies. They're a huge part of my childhood, right? I love the first one. I think still the first film. The second one's good, but the first one's by far and away the best. It's just so much fun, right? Cats and dogs at war with each other. It's funny. It's a delightful film. In some cases, some people might be like, it's a bit dumb. But dumb movies can be good. And this is certainly a guilty pleasure. So I want you to understand, I love cats and dogs. And when I heard a third one was being done, like just circling around the internet with rumor, heck yeah, I will take a third one. I've been waiting for a third one. The Kitty Galore, the second part of the second film, teased that there would be a third one. But now they've looked into it, and really I consider that scene completely irrelevant now. I'm wondering really what the company was thinking with some of the decisions here. Weird decisions. We'll get to that in a minute, but I'm sure you understand probably maybe I'm going with this. But Cats and Dogs Free, PAWS Unite. It's a very interesting title. Right? They kind of teased out there was something that happened in Kitty Galore, but it's released in September on digital platforms, and then a month later in physical copies. That's a really fast turnover. I was really surprised by that. But there's a lot to be shocked here, I think, about, especially if you're a Cats and Dogs fan. Not just a high turnover for, getting physical copies of the film, but what this film is about. Because this is the third in a trilogy, and it really doesn't seem to make any connection. Let's take a look at the IMDb synopsis and you'll see what I mean. Gwen the cat and Roger the dog are secret agents who covertly protect and serve the world without humans ever finding out. Their partnership is due to the Great Truce, which has stopped dog and cat hostility for a decade. But the long-standing peace is threatened when a supervillain parrot discovers a way to manipulate wireless frequencies that only dogs and cats can hear. Will the heroes be able to stop the foul, or will he cause a catastrophe between the species? Understand this. I read the synopsis and it's just a bit disappointing to me. It's not like I'm going to sit there and be like, oh, you're not the sequel that I wanted, the third film, I shun you. I'm not going to be like that. I'll still watch it. I have no issue of, even if it's not exactly what I wanted, I'll still check it out at some point. It just saddens me that there's just some things here. Perhaps I'm going further than I need to. Maybe, this is an old scenario of, we're keeping things secret because we know the fans will love it, right? We don't want to reveal all our secrets. We want to keep some goodies in the film. Or maybe, some people will say, well, maybe it's just the first trailer. As long as I see that there was no other trailer release, and it's September as I'm filming this. So, I'm assuming this is what they've got. But again, maybe they're keeping the surprise for the film, which would be nice. But if not, the question still remains. The big question here. Especially after the fact that Kitty Galore teased this. Where is Mr. Tinkles? Like, he was so funny in the first film. I love Tinkles. Everyone loves Tinkles. And he's not anywhere in the synopsis here. He's not in the poster. Nothing. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, Tinkles is hilarious. You don't even bother bringing him back. Like, you teased that he was going to be like the big villain in part 3. Remember, come and get me if you dare. He's not here. As far as I saw, there's no Tinkles. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, why aren't we getting him coming back? That would finish off the trilogy at least, or be a nice, hopefully not finish off. Maybe we can get even more of his films coming out, one after the other. But it saddens me because Tinkles is just hilarious. And thinking in connection to Tinkles, too, brings another thought to mind. Where are all the other characters? Where's Lou? Where's Butch? Where's Seamus, Catherine, Diggs? Like, all these other characters you've introduced. Spike, not Spike, Sam, Peak is the other one. Where are all these characters? Maybe they're in the film. I don't know. But there's none in the poster, and there's no suggestion, at least from what I saw on the cast list, that says anything. Like that, as you know, it's like with Mr. Tinkles. Where's Sean Hayes? He's not listed there. None of the other names, like Tobey Maguire, or I guess, no, Tobey Maguire was in the first one, then it was Neil Patrick Harris. Where are all these other people? This is a Cat and Dog movie. This is part of the same story, at least I thought it was. It's number 3. Where are they? I don't know. But familiar characters, we love them, and they're not here. It saddens me. It makes no sense. But let's take a look anyway. I mean, again, bit disappointing. I hope the film's still funny. I'm sure the film will still be funny, but it could have been better. As always, we're going to watch this first, and we'll talk about it more. My condensed news, watching the video together. I do have to say, too, the plot sounded very reminiscent to Kitty Galore. Like, we've kind of seen some of these elements beforehand about remember the Call of the Wild, the whole thing that only dogs could hear. It was going to make them agitated. And then, I thought the first one even better with the kitty, or like the formula and the allergen that they were coating on the mice that make them allergic to dogs. That was actually really creative. I loved how they did that. It's a good movie. But this seems like kind of we're just retreading old things and not bringing in the best stuff from the trilogy. It's sad. All right. Let's take a look. Here we go.
In a world
even the satellites are
of
here.
hidden danger, one secret team of super spies watches our tales.
Please say the password.
Beethoven.
Incorrect.
Scooby-Doo?
Garfield.
You got it, sister.
Seriously?
I put in a request.
How was the night shift, all dad?
Well, back's a little stiff. Roast beef.
I'm not gonna even ask. What the feline is that?
What the feline is that? I love that.
Ever seen?
This is not good.
Take to the skies, boss.
That the evil parrot?
Getting closer, boss.
We are getting reports of global unrest developing in the pet world.
Don't stop this now.
It's still funny. It's just I miss Tinkles.
Bottom line, this starts and ends with you two.
Just need a minute.
When evil strikes, soon they will feel what it is like to be unwanted.
We're gonna need a crew.
Heroes unite.
Just Clyde and 6D.
This is really similar to Kitty
Track
Galore.
someone sent from a mile away.
Like, even the parrot's goals are similar.
Anastasia, Leopold, Maximus.
Remember, Kitty Galore was
Worms,
rejected by
fleas,
her
explosive
owners
diarrhea.
after the
That's
acid
just
bath.
Anastasia. We need qualified, dependable specialists.
Are we robbing a casino?
To catch a criminal mastermind.
Whoa! Brakes!
Even that's similar to the first one.
Maybe I should take over. They'll sniff out the clues.
Spill the beans, purse pooch! You think it was too much?
And never.
That cat's head looks really... Now we got snakes. The cat's head looked really digital in the last couple shots. That was weird.
Roll over.
Oh dear God, we're doomed.
Cats and Dogs 3. PAWS unite.
What do they do?
You should notice your disdain for one another begin to wear off.
Oh, your coat is so soft. Boop.
Okay, that was cute. It's just disappointing. I think, now that I think of it, the synopsis, didn't they say, like, it went out, after... So yes, The Great Truce. It stopped dog and cat hostility for a decade. Maybe that could have been during... Maybe they just haven't mentioned it. I'm like, oh, maybe this could be taking place, like, 10 years after, which I guess realistically would make sense. That's sad to think about, but... Putting that into realistic terms, but it's just like, this is a Cats and Dogs movie. Where's Tinkles? It just saddens me. These new animals are cute. I mean, it looks fine. I'll still watch. I mean, it looks funny, but it's just, it's a missed opportunity. That's what it is. I was hoping for the third film, we get a follow-up, right? There was that tease. Maybe they'll address it in the film. I don't know. Maybe nobody wanted to return. Why would you not want to return, though, to Cats and Dogs? These movies are so funny. Everybody, well, I don't know if everybody loves them, but I do. There's probably a lot of people that do, but... just sad. All right, what do you guys think about Cats and Dogs 3 PAWS Unite? I think it looks like a good movie. It's just... some familiar things that... There's a lot of familiar stuff, actually, in the past couple films, come to think of it, that are there. I mean, again, the parrot riding around the truck, even the plot, too, with the wireless signal, the fact the parrot, was like, I'm going to show animals not being wanted. That's all the stuff that we've seen in the past couple movies. Like, we're kind of just retreading old things. I don't know. Interesting. I think we can get some of them up to interesting choices. And maybe not all of them, I think, were the most well thought out. Again, if you have a cats and dogs movie, I want Tinkles. But maybe this movie will be good. I don't know. Like I said, what are your thoughts? Leave them down below. Don't forget all the good stuff. Like and subscribe, hit that bell. And if there's another trailer, like I'm filming this really late. I don't mean to be. But if there's another trailer, I thought I saw one. Maybe it's the same one. I don't know. But I'll look and see. But maybe I wish Tinkles were in here. Whatever film we get to watch yet, maybe there'll be number 4. I don't know if there is a number 4. Or maybe it'll be number 4 with these new animals. Maybe we'll come to really like them. Maybe I'll be surprised. But whatever your thoughts are with cats and dogs free, as I said, feel free to let me know down below. And whatever film we get to watch together next, I'll see you guys at that point. But until then, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves, your fellow man. God bless and peace.